Hey guys, it's the 6am gamer back for some more parts of the 6am Battle Royale. I have made a few tweaks, but nothing completely game altering. I went ahead and launched the game into the atomic era just for me though. Just for me, don't worry, all this stuff will still exist. So that I can see all the strategic resources that everybody has. And now I'm using a new audio setup, so basically I'm not recording with the same device I'm using to capture this footage anymore. What I am instead doing is I am recording this with I'm recording the audio separately with QuickTime Player and my USB headset. So that way hopefully you guys don't hear all the loud buzzing from the computers, but you can still watch the game. Anyways, just fly around all these fronts real quick. And we're going to pay attention to the Assyrian and Ottoman front for this next turn. Let's do it! Yeah, that was the big thing that happened last episode was... Okay, so Montezuma pieced out with Eva Peron. Kind of glad that happened because it was a useless war. Nobody likes those. But we're just going to, like, have our cursor kind of just stay over here. We got to watch this Assyrian and Ottoman front. Also, Egypt is going after them. But, I mean, they're not doing so hot. Like, personally, okay. No. Okay, Gandhi pieced out with Darius. So that might spell trouble for Ashurbanipal. Keyword might, I don't actually know. Let's see, do they piece out for any cities? If they did, I'm going to roar. And they did! So the Persians did indeed get something out of it, and now they're looking good to attack Gandhi and maybe be the one who goes after Maratha. Wouldn't that be something? And alright. So as I expected, we couldn't have expected them to take a city in the first turn, but the Assyrians are indeed making a pretty good push into Ottoman territory, which, I mean, really at this point, that's all you could ask for. Now that that's done with, though, okay. Shaka, stop. Stop! Okay. Now anyways, now that that's done, I think I'm going to turn our attention to the Golden Horde, who might or might not finally die. Might or might not, because Sibir is definitely pumping out melee units, but they aren't close enough to finish the job quite yet. This isn't always a... Ooh. What are Yakutia doing? This is extremely interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, but it's probably something, and it's probably going after the Janu capital, which will fail. And alright, it's the Ottomans' turn. So let me click back to that front. That's not that front at all. What am I doing? Alright, we're here. And yeah, the Ottomans just did a little bit of beating back of the Assyrians and the Egyptians. Nice, nice. And it looks like with a few boats, Mehmed's trying to take back Ohrid. Honestly, I don't think they'll be successful. And, oh, if there's any room for religion left in the game, the Trungs are going to get it. No, they're not going to get it because they're bad. Okay. Also, interesting to note, Mussolini settled on some uranium. So, boy's gonna be nuking people once we hit the age of the atom. If he's still alive, which I don't know if he will be. I mean... given how Europe is right now, I wouldn't be surprised. And, also, I'd just like to apologize for, I've had a cold for like 3 months now. It's kind of stupid, but yeah. Heading on North America, I've said this before, but I'm really liking the Iroquois, and wow, what's this? The Dominican Republic is one tile away from getting uranium, but Lord knows, if they keep up their rate of expansion, they won't ever get to that uranium ever throughout the course of this entire game. It's like, come on. Like, there's still some South America you guys can settle. It's not that hard. It really isn't. And yep, the Aztecs are settling more in Mexico. See if they can get that Panama Canal. I still think they can, mostly because the tiles that they need still exist, but I'm not sure if they will. And ooh. Come on. Do it to them! This is going to be a big turn. Let's just wait and see what happens. Well, the Ottomans are certainly losing their defenses, and Assyria has a lot of them left. If they can just keep their siege towers alive, they got a good shot at taking the siege taking the capital. I think what all these AIs are doing wrong is they're trying to go straight for the capital instead of tearing down cities in the way first. Like, if you're Syria right now, you can easily take Samsun, maybe get into free tech, and then go after Istanbul. But instead, Assyria is going straight for the Ottoman capital, ignoring all the units here, and then those units here are able to go back up and kill them. Let's check in on. Oh, okay. I need like some mod that just shows you all the wars that are going on at any given moment, cause yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping track. Let's see. Oh, there it is. The one time I turn away, we have our first elimination. Kuchum Khan has slayed the Golden Horde. With that, worst hordes out of the game. I was honestly originally just because of how much room they had, I thought the Golden Horde are going to do really well, but like the thing is, all their uniques are pretty terrible. Like I had to go in and buff their unique Lancer that they never even got to see. They never even got to use because they died too quick. Because it was like terrible. Like for Renaissance era standards or medieval era standards even, it just didn't cut it. You know? And speaking of civs that don't cut it, let's just take a quick moment to talk about how Gandhi capitulated to Darius, and now he just got like a city up in he's got a city up in India that's completely surrounded by Marathan units. I don't know why, but I just find that a bit funny. Also, just because it shows that if the Persians wanted to, they could probably take it. And okay, this might be one of the funniest things I've seen in the game. So yeah, you see this big old front Syria has to fight Germany on. Egypt's doing better than them, and the only thing that they have to fight with is Crete. Like that's literally it. Also, as soon as Ohrid gets annexed, I think Egypt's gonna finally be able to use their unique ability to pump out some ranged and siege units. If Egypt plays their cards right, then they're gonna take that city in Greece. Honestly, I still don't think they can. They just don't have enough room where they are to take that city. Assyria though, that could do something. And ooh, got a research agreement. Let's check this out. It's Siberia and Sweden. Hmm. Honestly, I'm wondering if people are Siberia's friends, mostly just considering that, well, they murdered a Civ, and Civs don't like murder, even though that's the whole point of this battle royale. But yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so Montezuma and Pocatello pieced out. I think we need to check out that peace deal, and Ramses and Mehmed pieced out. Alright, let's see. Were any cities exchanged? France, I swear to God. I'm bad at this whole clicking thing. And no, no cities were exchanged. I think. I just need to make sure that Montezuma didn't. Okay, he didn't. Thank God. I have that much faith in him. I mean, well, personally, I have faith that he'll win, but you know, yeah. I'm trying to tone it down a bit for this BR, because mainly just because I want this to be something people can like actually watch. You know, because I put in a good amount of work. I think this would be pretty fun, and well, yeah. Now even the audio's a bit better, so it's at least a bit more bearable to listen to. And, ooh, what's this? Argentina has made gains against Lautaro. Good job, Eva Peron. I mean, honestly, I can't say I'm that surprised, just because the Mapuche still only have warriors. Argentina has pikemen. So, with that tech advantage, at least right now, they're going to have a big advantage that they might be able to take out Lautaro. I don't know if they can get past all these mountains, though. Like, I think whoever takes them out, it's going to be like, they have to wrap around their navy, or you have to be an oceanic civ who just sends their entire navy over here and just raids up the Chilean coast. Or be the Inca. Being the Inca would also work. Checking on the Australian continent. I've said this before, but I favor Jandamara to be the one who eventually unites this place. Papua just isn't settling enough of it, and the Murray and Australia are kind of they're kind of stepping on each other too much to to really be the ones. Like they're focused on fighting each other. Meanwhile, the Kimberly can just kind of exist and do their own thing for a bit. And I think unless Indonesia tries to, unless Indonesia successfully invades them, then that's gonna give them the win over this continent. So yeah. And actually, in one of my test games, Gajimata did indeed make a DOW on Jandamara, but it didn't work out. He didn't lose cities, but he didn't gain any. He just kind of like threw some units. Let's see. I need to check around to see if Indonesia has any iron. I researched iron working, and from the looks of things, wait, hold on, guys. I apologize. I did the big stupid. So I researched biology, atomic theory, and animal husbandry and electricity, so we can get aluminum. So we can get like aluminum, uranium, oil, and the rest of the world. But I did the same thing for iron, but because I am dumb, uh, I researched iron working instead. So we don't actually know where iron is. What we do know is Gustavus has seen this as an opportune moment to declare war on Harold Bluetooth, but he's going to fail. Harold certainly isn't lacking in units or boats, and all he needs to do is get metal casting, and then he can get himself berserkers and go berserk. I mean, that's what you do when you're a berserker. Anyways, now it's time for us to actually find out where iron is. So, bronze working. Alright, let's see. Does Denmark have iron? No, but they can get some by settling here, which is still open. Let's see. The British Isles is giving them some aluminum and some furs, and now we can actually check in to see if Indonesia was lucky enough to have some iron anywhere in their lands. And nope. They're gonna be stuck as warriors until they, at least until they get musketmen, which that's a little bit worrying. Let's check in on the Swedish and Danish front. Right now, it's looking like there's no clear winner, but yeah, again, I've said this before. I think if Assyria can, no, I mean Denmark. I think if Denmark can spam units, then they're looking like they could be. They could take out Sweden, is what I'm saying. They just spam all their ranged boats and bombard Stockholm. They just need one good opening, and then BAM! They up in it. Yeah, let's talk quickly about Asian wars took long enough. Japan is going after Taiwan. I was hoping they go after Tigan Zarkon, but such is life. I'll just quickly address this German and French front that Bismarck's still fighting. Napoleon has more units right now, but here's the thing about Germany. Germany has extra production if they just spam lumber mills everywhere, which they can, and they have good specialists, and they pay less for land unit maintenance. So what I'm thinking is, if Germany keeps this war up, the longer they keep going, the more of a chance that they have at winning, because they can outproduce France, and they have a higher capacity for military units than France. So if they just beat, if they just beat away each other for like forever, eventually Germany will win, and that's pretty important because that will give them the strength to dominate the continents, or at least it could be what lets them dominate Europe. But now then, we have more pressing matters. Let's wait for Taiwan's turn to activate, and then once it does, we will go and check in and see what's happened so far in that front. I guess for now, though, we'll take a look at this front that Ashurbanipal is sharing with Mehmed. It's looking increasingly like Mehmed has the advantage, and well, actually, in just one more era, the Ottomans might be able to take their revenge with their unique bombard. Ooh! Nzinga is going after Songhai, and it looks like Haile Selassie sent out a task force to either do the same or go after their amazing friend the Ashanti, which I will never ever believe that these borders actually exist, no matter how much I look at them and have to accept that they do. It's just so man. Shaka is still not doing anything with his massive force, but like the Congo exists, so anytime he wants to go after that, then he certainly can. Persia has withdrawn all their military from Delhi. If you ask me, that's a bad move because Maratha's just gonna eat them up real quick, and maybe if they like the taste of Persian blood, they'll go after their undefended capital, Persepolis. So they need to keep defense there. And ooh, all right. So Oda's going after New Taipei. All he has right now are a few boats, but if he can land his if Oda can land his melee units, I think he's got a shot at. I think he might be able to succeed in this war, but he's got to land his melee units first, you know. And also, if I was him, I'd probably go. This is the one time where I'd probably go straight for the capital, just because sieging the city would be pretty hard. Because there's only one, unless you have galleasses, which Japan doesn't. There's only one place you can attack New Taipei from, and that's a bit bad. I think if anything, the last Taiwanese city to fall would be Taipei, just because it's completely landlocked. But let's see if Oda can build up enough military to make something happen here. I'm not quite sure if you can, but I believe. I believe anything can happen. Like, Indonesia can settle Indochina. Songhai and Ashanti can basically, like, play checkers with each other's borders. A lot can go on. You know? Yeah. Right now, this front is still a stalemate. No surprise. So right now, the North American continent's completely at peace. I want to just real quick check in on them and see if that's gonna change anytime soon. See if anyone's marching in military. So, Montezuma's got a surprising amount here. He could be declaring war on William B. Ide, which I'd have very mixed feelings about that. I like seriously wouldn't know what to do. Cause well, I live here, but I support here. So yeah. Anyways, the Mets is still kind of a force, and it looks like Hiawatha's still trying to finish the job. Honestly, I feel like I think he can do it. His Mohawk warriors are really slow this time of year, or this era, and yeah, the Metis are a pretty undeveloped civilization. They have one city left, and that's it. So I think that could happen. Let's check in on the Danish and Swedish front. That's a pretty important one. And it's starting to look like Sweden is winning. Starting to look like it. But Denmark still has more than enough units to defend themselves. I could throw sing you guys. Okay, I can't. I don't even know what I'm doing, man. My apologies. Anyways, I think by this time a good amount of turns between the Congo and the and Songhai have passed. I want to see I think next turn Haile Selassie will finally be doing something with that force. But also, if he tries to go after Songhai, then Haile Selassie is just dumb. Like these two cities are preventing from doing that, and they're both Ethiopian, so that's the war he should declare. Also, a turn in the Japanese and Taiwanese war has gone on, so I'm honestly disappointed. How could you do this, Oda? Like seriously, man. What were you doing? He is trying to naval invade New Taipei with a like one health pikeman on land. And alright, ooh! Genghis Khan is plotting against Gandhi and is launching a sneak attack on another civ. I forgot to mention I have spies, so we might see that. Harold Bluetooth is plotting against Tomashkish, but he's dead. So I don't know what's up with that. The Chungs are trying to build up against, Chungs are building Angkor Wat, and they are plotting against the leader of Taiwan, which, Japan's gonna help with that. Montezuma, what are you doing? Montezuma, declare proxy wars, please. Like, if you're going to go after a South American civ, at least have it be like the Inca or something. Not Zumbi. He's so far away. You won't be able to get anything done. What the heck, man? Are you just trying to... Oh, also the Mapuche have taken back their city, so... Boo! I want to see stuff happen. You know? Speaking of stuff happening, looks like the Mapuche are going to sell another city. Let's actually take a look. Do the SX have reasonable... Yeah, the SX have no good way of getting into Palmares territory. Like, they gotta, like... If they want to declare any South American wars, they gotta at least settle some South America, so that way their units don't have to make a really long pilgrimage. And, ooh! Stuff's heating up. Now we got Pachacuti going up against the Zoom... against Palmares. The one thing, though, is if they can take these two cities, they can take Barra do Canhoto and, La Jinha. But if they want any further progress against them, they'd have to tear through some Brazil, which right now I guess is actually pretty easy. But after this turn, we're definitely gonna have to take a look at all the wars that are happening. Mara's is barely even resisting. Honestly, they're the most. Them and the Dominican Republic are the most disappointing civs in the game. Like, I absolutely thought that Zumi was just gonna blitz Pedro too, but that never ended up happening. And well, Pedro still exists. But anyways, let's check in to see on this Assyrian-Ottoman peace deal. See if the Assyrians snagged a city. No, they did not. Assyria's got to take a city from someone. Like, that's how they're gonna gain tech. Is by stealing by bootganging somebody's cities, you know? But if they don't do that, and they just keep focusing on building units, they're gonna be technologically unadvanced and able to be conquered. So, yeah. I think this. Ooh, Siberia has the Tartars out. Ooh, they could have a bit of fun if they wanted to. But anyways, we're gonna do something a bit different to end this episode off. We're going to look at the info addict. Why? Because we are addicted to information. That is why. So let's go ahead and pull it on up. In terms of population, Vietnam is leading the charge, and so is Siberia. This is looking like we're gonna see this rivalry happen again. Crop yield. It's the Iroquois who are generating the most food, and then there's Siberia. Right now it's looking like Hiawatha, the Trungs, and Kuchum are doing the best, but let's see what happens. Ooh, Hiawatha on top again for manufactured goods. Let's see if he can reign supreme in GNP. No, he's way down there. Behind the likes of Siberia, Russia, Vietnam, and Mongolia, and Yakutia. Land area. This is a big one. So it's actually Genghis with the most, who has a bit more than Pocatello, and oh my god, that is so spicy. The Shoshone, the Iroquois, and Vietnam both have the same amount of land. That is so damn spicy. Oh my god. Yeah, Genghis Khan is leading that one, and now who is the strongest? Wait, no, that's approval. It's Hiawatha. Oh my god. Yeah, if he just declares war on America right now, then Pocatello won't be able to stop him. He'll just build up some more military, go in after Poke, and then that'll be over. Like, William B. Ide hasn't settled enough territory to do anything, and at that point, even Montezuma would have to quit, because he'd have most of North America afterwards. And Persia is looking surprisingly strong. I did not expect that. The Incans are doing pretty good, so they might be able to take some Palmares cities. Siberia is looking nice, and Darius of Persia, surprisingly good. And so should they kind of have military, but it's not that great. Like, all these North American nations, just by virtue of never having gone to war, have pretty sizable militaries. All of them except, of course, the Americans, who aren't at the bottom. So the Golden Horde still exist, but not for long. These guys never existed, don't worry about them. Metis, not doing well. Lautaro, of all people. The Dominican Republic. Yeah. England, Australia, Vietnam. Surprisingly low military for all the cities they have. As does the Murray and Japan. Japan's going to war. You can't have that low military when you're going to war. And yeah, as I expected, Zumbi isn't doing so hot in the way of military. And neither is Denmark, apparently. Which, I don't get that. They look like they're doing fine. Let's see just how... Yeah, Sweden is doing much better than them. But, well... Oh, America in 14th. Huh. That's it for this episode. We got a lot of wars to check out in the next one. And I'll go over those then. So, I will see you guys next time.